record on the computer. Okay. Okay. Hi, everybody. I know there's a couple people that are going to hop on here in a little bit, but I want to make this kind of a brief call just to, let me see if I can pin this, just so that we can kind of get on the same page. And I don't know how I do this. Hold on just a second. Hold on. How do I pin myself? Okay. Can everybody mute themselves for me just for until that might help a little bit? Let's see if I can figure that out. That'd be great.
How do I do that?
Actually, I think I can mute everybody here. Mute. Okay, gotcha. Perfect. Okay. So I wanted to talk a little bit about Summit. It was absolutely incredible. If you did not get to go, that's totally okay. Just make sure you're there next year because it was life-changing and incredible and just so awesome. So I just want to encourage you guys that to buy your tickets soon. They're at $145 right now, which they go up to $295. So this is a great, great time to be able to get them and get them done. And there we go. That's it. There I am. Okay. To get them now while they're at a really, really good price. So for those of you that weren't able to go, there were so many announcements made, and you probably got to keep up, and some of you got to watch live. So I know a lot of the stuff that I'm going to share, maybe you've heard a little bit about, but maybe I'll be able to share some new stuff with you. So what we're going to do is I'm going to talk about the announcements at Summit, share just a couple of key takeaways that I've had, but I'm going to kind of be sharing my takeaways on the team page this week, so I won't go into too much detail. But then I'd love to hear from, briefly from each coach that was there, just with 1 to 2 takeaways. Just briefly tell us something that you took away from it, and so that we can learn from you and we can really kind of see what we soaked in while we were there. So first of all, there is so much to talk about. The first thing that I just want to talk about is you might have heard about that Beachbody is coming out with what is called Clean Week in September 2017. And this is awesome because for $29.95, they get a 7-day Shakeology sample and a 1-week workout and clean meal plans. And there's no commitment required. So basically they can sign up for Clean Week. This is with a new trainer, Megan Davies. She's the one that won the 20s challenge. And so you can have people sign up with that. And then if they want to continue, then they can sign up with the challenge pack after that. They only get 1 week of access for that week. And there is a video that you can watch on that if you're interested. I'm going to give you the FAQs for all of these things. So make sure you have a pen and paper down, even if you did go to Summit, because you're going to want to know the details. So for Clean Week, that is launching in September 2017. So this is basically what Beachbody did was they heard that we all love doing these free groups, these crockpot groups, all this stuff, and they created one for us that we can use. So it's great because people can sample that Shakeology for 7 days, give the workouts a try. The workouts combine moves from all different workouts like the 21-day fix and 22-minute hardcore, so people can get a taste of it. So and this is the coolest part about this one, is that instead of a modifier, they have an accelerator. So it's made for people who are beginning, but they're going to have people that they're going to have the modifier is going to be an accelerator to help you take it to the next level if you want to, which is awesome. So the FAQ for that is $34.66 for that one. Another thing that we are all so excited about, I'm excited about, my kids are super excited about, is Daily Sunshine, which you probably heard about. So this is a 3-in-1 smoothie that they've created through Beachbody. It's great because it's vegan, it's organic, it's non-GMO, it's soy-free. It comes in 2 flavors, strawberry banana and chocolate. And it is actually really, really good. My girls, I gave it to Lila yesterday, and she begged for it again this morning. She wanted another one. So I combined it with whole milk for her to get some calcium in, and she just like gobbled it up. It was amazing. So it's the same price as Shakeology. So it's $29.95. If you sell an HD order of it, you get 2 Success Club points, just like Shakeology. So this is great for people that maybe have Shakeology sensitivities, okay? People that want an extra healthy snack during the day, for kids, for this new double time program that's coming up that I'm going to talk about. This is a great, great thing. And if you haven't listened to the National Wake Up Call yet today, Carl and Isabel got on there and they kind of just talked about, what the difference between Shakeology and Daily Sunshine and kind of how you can look at that and how it kind of breaks it down. Carl was saying today that Shakeology is like a big superfood salad, and lots of times kids can't even finish it, because it's so dense and nutrient dense. But this kind of breaks it down so it's a little easier for their bodies to digest and for them to finish, which is awesome. And then that's FAQ 7356. You can learn all about that there. Then I'm so excited about this. The new workout that's coming out is Double Time, and it's with Tony Horton, which he's the creator of P90X, 22-minute hardcore, and now he's doing Double Time. It's coming out in November 2017 this year, and it's a workout that's designed for parents to do with their families. So if you have kids, if you have grandkids, this is perfect for you. It's a great thing. I'm pretty sure they're going to be offering like a combo pack with Daily Sunshine and Double Time, which is going to be great, a challenge pack to help you be able to get your kids plugged in right. And there's only 5 workouts, I believe, during the week, but you do them with your kids. It takes teamwork. So it's teaching them so much more than just what it's like to be healthy. And I thought it was cool. I was talking to Heather about this, and she's like, I could use this for my homeschooling curriculum, for PE, which is, think about all the people we can reach, right? Doing this. So that's so exciting. So we'll hear more about that as it comes up, but that is coming up. And that's FAQ 3472. We're launching in the UK in October 19th, 2017, which is awesome. And that's like my next on my to-do list, is to kind of figure out how to utilize this, how to make this work, how I can be branching out to talk to people outside of just the United States. So we'll keep talking about it and stay updated on that. That's FAQ 1000. So that's launching October 19th, 2017. A couple of other cool things. Now there's a Beachbody On Demand Android app for those of you Android users. Hooray! And that's currently available now. Coach Summit, just talked about it a little tiny bit about wanting you to be there next year. It's a little earlier next year, June 21st through the 24th in Indianapolis. Yay, Janice's home state. So we're excited about that. And I'm hoping to block off a group of hotel rooms so that we can kind of work that out, later on, next year, but so we could all hopefully be closer together. There's a new, I'm so excited about this. It's about time. There's a new Coach online office coming soon, and they're redesigning teambeachbody.com. And we got to see the side-by-sides of what it looks like now and what it's going to look like then. And it's phenomenal. Looks great. Looks clean. It's user-friendly. People hopefully finally will not be confused by what they see and how to order accidentally order a Shakeology flavor they didn't want to because they didn't know they had a choice. That's never happened though. Right? So that's really exciting. So it'll also be redesigning like the shopping experience and stuff and make it easier for people as well. Okay, so okay, Beachbody Team Cup. I registered my team today. Yay! And if you signed up, your coach hopefully will be registering you soon if you haven't received an email about that already. It starts in August. I'm going to be talking more about that on the team page coming up in the next week or so. I have some challenges for you guys, some incentives to offer on top of what Beachbody is already doing to help us really propel our business forward. Okay, so this one I am so incredibly excited about, and I was like, it's about time. Here's another incentive to get to Diamond. They now have a Diamond bonus pool. So before, they had these bonus pools for when you hit 2-star or above. So when you hit 2-star, every quarter you get somewhere around an $800 to $900 bonus. Just shows up in your bank account, which is awesome, just for maintaining 2-star or above. Once you get to 5-star, you get the 5-star bonus pool plus the 2-star bonus pool. So you're getting, a larger amount of money. Then when you hit 10-star, you get the 10-star bonus pool, the 5-star bonus pool, and the 2-star bonus pool. So you're making a ton of money. If you hit the superstar diamond, if you're a 15-star diamond, when those bonuses come around, you get that bonus plus all the ones below you. So that's where they're making these big, huge bonuses. Well, they wanted to start rewarding people for staying diamond and hitting diamond, which this is huge, you guys. It's huge. So if you are diamond or 1-star, okay, lifetime 1-star diamond and below ranks are eligible to earn $500 for the rest of this year, $250 per quarter. So you have to hold diamond for 6 consecutive weeks within a quarter. You have to earn Success Club through all 3 months of that quarter. The third quarter started on 7/5 and it goes through September 27th. So listen, what that means is that if you want to start getting those diamond bonuses, okay, that means that you need to hit and hold diamond for this third quarter. You need to hit and hold diamond. I'm counting backwards. By August 9th, okay? August 9th or 16th. Sorry, it might be 16th. But I'll look that up and I'll confirm for sure. But that's so exciting, you guys. That could be an extra $250 towards like your Christmas money, towards back to school stuff, towards, you know, gas, towards groceries, just for being diamond. So, and then the fourth quarter starts September 28th and goes through 12/27. So this is exciting. It's great. It's just literally that $250 will show up in your account if you hold diamond during those quarters. So I'm excited about that. And also just to remind you, the diamond retreat is coming up in January of next year. In order to qualify, you have to be diamond by the middle of November and hold it through the end of the year. I want you all to be there, you guys. Kinsey and Sarah and I are planning a great diamond retreat. All you have to do is pay your way there. We'll pay for your food. We're going to pay for a fitness photo shoot for you. It's going to be professional. We have some really fun things planned, adventures for us to do. We have team building. We're going to have people will come in and talk to us, do training. It's going to be absolutely incredible. I went to my first diamond retreat this last year in Salt Lake City, and it was life-changing. It changed everything about my business and my focus and really bonded me to the people that I got to be with. So I want you all there. I am excited to see what you guys are going to do. So we're going to be talking more about how to do that on the team page in the upcoming weeks. So I don't know. I'm excited about all this stuff. I think it's awesome. I think it's going to be great. There were so many takeaways that I took away from Summit. And like I said, I'm not going to share a ton of them right now. But one of the things that really stood out to me, now I lost my page. Here it is. Oops, that's not it. Oh, so someone was talking about how the power is in your story. We need someone to believe in us before we can believe in ourselves, which is so true. And that's what so many people need from us. That's what we do as coaches. And the power is in your story. So they talked about there are 3 questions that you should really talk about when you're talking about your story. And they said, you know, what was your life like before? Share about it. How has Beachbody changed your life? And what are you excited about in the future? That's really what sharing your story is all about. You know, it's that I felt, I found. It's really just reiterating that. And really just sharing with people, investing time in people, and investing belief in people that life can be different, because that's what we've experienced. And that really hit me hard. I really love that. And like I said, I'm not going to share all of my stuff. But another thing where is it? One of the guys, what was his name? Miguel. I should have earmarked my, Yep. Oops. Sorry, guys. Oh, you know, I really struggle with feeling like scared to fail. I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but I really am scared to fail. I'm afraid of people saying no to me. I'm afraid of what people think of me. And I feel like when I hear a no, in my mind, that equals failure, which couldn't be further from the truth, which I'm sure someone else will share about. So I'll let you have the opportunity to do that. But something that Miguel said was, that, you know, people always, when you think about winning and losing, you think about losing meaning failure. And something that he said that really hit me and it stuck with me was he said that what he tells his son is that there is only winning and there is only learning. So there's no form of failure. And I thought that was so cool. It's something great for me to keep in mind and for you to keep in mind that it's when you hear a no, that's not a failure. When you hear a no, it's not a personal offense against you. When you hear a no, it's your chance to learn and grow more, not only about yourself, but about the other person, because there are things that are keeping that person from saying yes. And it probably has nothing to do with you 95% of the time. So, that it was encouraging me to take failure out of my vocabulary and just go for it. So I'm excited about that, especially in August, going for this Team Cup. So I'll be sharing more about my stuff, but I want to give other people a chance to share And so I'm going to ask Heather, I'm going to have you go first because I know you have to hop off a little bit sooner than everybody else. So I'm going to have you go and then have everybody else share too.
Gosh, so hard to narrow it down to just a couple things. But I tried actually on the plane ride home to reread my notes and just write down like my takeaways. And I ended up with like a page and a half. So I'll try to just choose like a couple things. But first of all, I just felt like this whole experience was completely outside my comfort zone to show up and not know people. And but that spoke volumes to me, like, and it has continued to speak volumes to me since I've been home, even of like, even when I went to the restaurant by myself and ordered oysters, which I would never order in my life. But it was like, well, somebody told me they were good. I'm going to try it. I'm going to step outside my comfort zone and I'm just going to try it. And you know what? I found they were amazing. And I'm so glad that I did. And so I would just say, like, I think one of the takeaways was breaking outside of your comfort zone. And I feel like this whole process has continually been that for me. It's like choosing to try something different and jumping in as a challenger, and then choosing to jump in as a coach, and then choosing to continue to find new ways to invite. And so for me, I really feel like just the whole experience of breaking outside my comfort zone was so, so good and so helpful. And so that was probably the biggest one. And probably to go along with that was it talked about needing to build my belief muscle. That really hit home with me because I feel like I've had a physical transformation. And honestly, I feel like the Lord is wanting to do a deeper belief muscle transformation and emotional transformation in me now that I feel like is coming. So I'm just super excited about that. And along with what Margo said, I'll just end with this part too, is the whole fear of failure. Like, it was so funny to me because people would talk about, oh, being afraid or being scared. And I'm like, I just don't feel that way. I don't know. But then I don't remember which speaker it was. I think it was one of the main sessions that just talked about and really nailed fear of failure. And I was like, well, hello, that's most of my life has been that way. And I was like, oh, it is classified as fear. And so, I think for me, that's the biggest thing. Like, I know I can do it, but there is in the back of my mind, can I really do it? And so I just really want to conquer that and go forward. And it was Darren Hardy, which I think Jessica will probably agree with because we both talked about this. But he talked about shifting your mindset, which that's another big thing for me, is shifting my mindset to not seeing it as, oh my gosh, I got to get 100 challenge packs. And that just feels so overwhelming. And I don't know how I'm going to accomplish that, to going for 100 no's. And that felt like, yes, I could totally go for the no's. And just being encouraged that there was another quote that I wrote down, that you can't find quality without quantity. And that's really what we're going for. We're looking for those people, those ones or twos that get up and lose 186 pounds or 146 pounds. But it's not found by just asking one person. It's found by going after the quantity and eventually finding the quality of who really wants to change their lives. So those are probably the biggest ones for me.
So good. Thanks for sharing that. It's fun to hear those because I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I remember hearing that too. It's like a good refresher. So thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
Kim, I'm looking at you next. Are you ready? Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Yeah. Can you share a couple of yours with us?
Okay. Well, let's see here. I liked Shailene on Saturday and about doing the curiosity post and not leaking too much information, making it exciting, great lifestyle, and her little quotes of borrowed words are for the birds. I really like that. And don't tell me you're going to sell me. And I like that one. The last one, I didn't get all of it, so I can't really quote it, so I won't. And backing up a little bit, going to Summit was so much fun. I met a lot of people, made a lot of friends, Facebook, oh my gosh, rode on planes down with people, rode on planes back with people, and it was just, I just can't believe it. Being with Tony Horton, it was amazing. So anybody who hasn't gone yet, you need to go, and I'm hoping I get to go there next year. I'm planning on it. Just a little bit far out there for me to plan. Never know what's happening, but I want to go. And then back to Darren Hardy. He's the author of the 12-Week Miracle Year and Compound Effect. And he said something that I liked. Short-term pleasure gives long-term pain. Short-term pain gives long-term pleasure. That really just hit home with me. It's so true. The other thing I liked was when Darren, the other Darren, our scientist guy, talked about how he gets those ingredients for Shakeology. That was really an eye-opening for me. I mean, I knew it was good, and I know I feel good, but now I know the work that this guy goes into. I could have sat and listened to him for a couple of hours. It was fun to hear him talk just what I think he had 20 minutes, and he was like 25, and I got his website written down, and I want to go listen to him some more. And I don't know where I put it. I'm losing my pages, but oh, there it is. Oh, glasses. Sorry, I'll hurry.
No, you're good.
Superlife.com is his website, and I want to go check it out. And I also want to check out Tony Horton's. I want to look at some of his motivations and some of his inspirations and classes or whatever he offers. And of course, I get Shailene's stuff. She is just a spitfire woman and just really has, gosh, I just love her. But anyways, got home safe and sound after just a couple hours sleep, huh, Janice? And we made it.
Yeah.
So that's all I have for today.
Thanks for sharing that. I love that. Shailene was so powerful. If you weren't at Summit, she was talking about how she's like a marketing guru, like a social media marketing guru. She's amazing. And something that she shared, which Kim was talking about, was that last year it was all about attraction marketing. So attracting people to your posts, sharing what you're doing, and then making people want to do it with you, right? But what it is now, she said, attraction marketing is out the window. Stop trying to attract people, but make them curious. So stop talking about energizing your post and, post with it, or talk about this drink that makes you feel great. So people start asking questions, or like what Heather did on her post on Facebook. I got to see I saw one of the super trainers, and it made me go, who was it? I want to know who it was, So people ask you questions so that you can create conversations with them. So attraction marketing is out, curiosity marketing is in. And her stuff and those phrases you said, I thought it just really hit me hard too. So thanks for sharing that, Kim. I'm so glad you had a great time and learned so much.
Kim, if you want, I have the last phrase written down if you want.
All right, I'm gonna go back to that page.
It's likes wear thin, questions are what win.
Say that again.
Likes wear thin, questions are what win.
Thank you.
Awesome. Jessica, since you're right there, you're next. Let's hear from you.
Okay. My like almost man voice because I'm sick now, but I haven't been sick. I don't even remember when I was sick last. I think my all-nighter plus the Summit stuff just is bad combo. And I think like when your body knows it can't get sick because you can't afford to get sick, and then all of a sudden you're finally like, okay, I've got through all that, and you kind of let your guard down, then your body's like, here you go. I can't take any more time off work. It's okay. But yeah, that's how much I wanted to be on this call because I was so inspired by Summit, and I'm trying to make these a priority now that my grad school is almost done, and then I was like, I'm sick and I should go to bed, but I really want to be on that call, so I'm here. But I was gonna say, I think Heather and I had similar, like the Darren Hardy speech was by far probably the one that has stuck with me in my brain the most. And then as I've been going back through my notes, I'm like, oh, that was so good too. Oh, that was so good with like other speakers. But I think the going for 100 no's thing, I won't talk on it too long because Heather already touched on it, but that was something that was really powerful for me. I've been messaging like everybody that I've like either started conversations with or was in a free group or anything. I've just been like kind of like a blanket invite because I'm like, well, it's the worst that can happen. They can say no, and I'm on my way to getting my 100 no's, you know? So I've been on fire with all of that. But the other thing that he said, I think I shared this. Well, I shared it on my page. I don't know. I think Katie saw it. She was like commenting on it. So thanks for your comment, Katie. But yeah, so he talked about the analogy of like the pennies and how like if you ask someone if they want a penny that doubles in its value every day versus $1 million right there on the spot, most people, and then he ended up upping it to like $3 million. Most people would take the $3 million and just take the $3 million. I'm like, who's going to say no to $1 million? Then he did the math on a penny that compounds and doubles in value every day. And within a month, I think it was 31 days or something, it was already up to $10 million or something like that. And so that has like really stuck with me because that's my thing is I'm willing to kind of go all in and work really hard and do like kind of big moments of working the business. And even in my fitness journey, I've struggled with that too. And my success in my fitness has been really when I have committed to those small daily things, not necessarily just like, oh, I'm going to work out once and make it a good workout. It's been like the daily commitment to do that, the daily commitment to eat on plan. That's what's been, that's what's built onto my success. You know, a lot of times in my transformation posts, I share like, this didn't happen overnight. It took time. It took patience. It took a lot of hard work. It took pushing past when I didn't want to do it and doing it anyways. And I share that with my transformation, but I don't necessarily think of it in the same context with my business. And I know it's true because, you know, they talk about the 4 vital behaviors and how that's what we need to be doing every day. But I'm really bad at sticking with those small things. I want, you know, it's easy to just be like, okay, I'm going to make this post and then, you know, expect to get a rush of responses when really it's the little conversations. It's the day-to-day sharing your life and reaching out to people and building those relationships that really gain momentum in your business. And the biggest times of growth in my business has been when I've done that, when I've been consistent about doing my power hour every day. And what's funny is I was like, okay, that analogy really stuck with me. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a penny and I'm gonna like tape it to my computer monitor because I'm like, I need that reminder that it's the pennies in life. It's like the little things. It's not the big things. And then I was walking into Target yesterday. I hadn't done my workout yet. And I was already thinking about skipping. And I like found a penny on the ground. And it was a 2016 penny, which is the year that I really committed to my fitness journey. And it was just like, I'm not like superstitious or super sentimental or anything, but it was just like I was telling in my video on my page, I don't pick up pennies off the ground. Like I'm always the kind of person that's like, whatever, it's just a penny. But, you know, we have to remember that it's the little things that add up to big results, even and in our businesses especially. So I taped that penny to my monitor and shared it on my story. And if you watched my Facebook Live yesterday and you've already heard the story, I'm sorry. But so yeah, that was kind of my biggest takeaway that's kind of impacted me the most. Of course, then I'm sick today and I haven't done my workout, but you know, it's a daily thing, you know. But I did want to just share one other thing, which wasn't actually at Summit, but just something that I did on the plane on the way back as kind of my way of, since Heather took my other takeaway. No, I'm just kidding. It's okay. But basically I wrote down a bunch of questions for myself and I thought I would share them because maybe it will help. It helped me kind of clarify my goals. I asked, where do I want to be a year from now? Who do I want to be a year from now? What impact do I want to have a year from now? How much money do I want to make a year from now? And that's a scary one for me to ask because I don't want to set that goal because I don't want to like, you know, it's one of those things where I'm like, it's not about the money. But at the same time, if it's going to help me, you know, help me focus my goals, then I should make a goal about that. What are my own health and fitness goals for the next year. What do I not want a year from now? And why do I want all these things? And then how am I going to make it happen? So I like broke down all those questions and then I answered them all. And I don't know, it just helped me kind of clarify, you know, especially the one, like, what do I not want? Like, I don't want to be the same as I am today. I don't, you know, I don't want to have to still need to lose weight. I want to be at my goal weight. I don't want to have to be saying like, oh, I'm still on my journey. Like, obviously it's always a journey, but I want to have gotten and met that goal. I don't want to be half in with Beachbody. I don't want to let my team down. I don't want to have to work. If I want to keep my job, but I don't want to have that. And which is like a huge goal to set. And I don't want to be wasting my potential a year from now. So those are kind of the things that was, and then I obviously like broke down the other ones too, but I just thought maybe that would help people because I know it helped me kind of clarify, like answering those questions and forcing myself to answer those questions helped me kind of see, okay, it forces you to kind of think about, well, if I want those things, then what do I have to do to actually make it happen, you know? So yeah.
That's so good. Jessica, will you post those questions on the page tomorrow on our group page?
Yeah, sure.
I think those are really great questions to think through for everybody, whether you're at Summit or not, you know, because we always want to be moving forward, you know, and I love that you challenge yourself with those questions. And, you know, something that you said, I've been thinking a lot about when you said it's not about money. And I think we can all agree we're not all about the money, right? But I was thinking the other day, I need this to work because I'm having another baby. And it's okay to say that I want to work hard because I want to provide for my family. And I don't want to go back to work. I want my kids to be able to go to preschool. I want my kids to be able to take dance class. And money is not my main motivator, but it's a big one, you know. And I think for so long I've been scared to say, I need this to work financially because that's not my main focus or my main heart. But at the same time, like, it's a big motivating factor. And I think it's okay for us to say that.
Yeah.
It's not okay for it to be our number one, but the fact that you don't want to have to work, I think that's something to work hard for, you know, like, you don't want to have to work. I mean, you know what I mean? But I mean, like, that you want to be able to stay home, like when you have kids and stuff, like, I think that is something you should say confidently and say, I want to work towards that with God's help and do it and put people first. And I think if we put people first and put our hustle on, then I think that's going to fall into place, which is so cool, you know? But I was just thinking when you said that, because that hit me, because I've been saying that for so long. It's not about the money. It's not about the money. And it's not about the money. But at the same time, like, I need this to work financially too, you know? Like, I need this to work so that I can continue to stay home with my babies and raise them and, you know?
Yeah, and if you truly see it as a business, which is ultimately like if you're a business building coach, like that's what you want to do. The time that you spend doing this is time that you're not spending doing something that you could be earning money from. And so you have to see it that way. It's a trade-off. Your time is valuable. And, you know, you could take that time and go get a job that pays a certain wage per hour, but you're investing in people, and that it's not wrong to earn money off of that.
Right. Exactly. It's so good. Thank you for sharing that. I think that's awesome. And piggybacking off of what Jessica just said, and then Janice, you're next. And Heather, if you have to hop off, we totally get it.
Sorry, I gotta go.
No, you're totally fine. Totally get it. We'll see you soon. Thanks for sharing. We, in August, just so you know, we are going to do a Go for No challenge. So I'll be talking more about that. We're going to be I have a form for anybody who gets 100 no's. We'll have a little challenge for it and a really fun prize. And so I'm super, super excited about it. And we'll be talking more about that, but just keep that in mind with what I know a couple of people have mentioned. We're going to have a Go for No challenge, and it's scary, but it's fun. So Janice, your turn. Let's hear from you. What did you take away?
Can I pick you up? Can I say one more thing? I'm sorry.
No, go for it.
I was going to say, I kind of took a unique spin on the Go for No thing. And I've been like a little scared to kind of push my own downline coaches just because I don't want to be the kind of person that's like, you need to work the business. And I don't. I want them to do it if they want to. I don't want to like but I took the Go for No, and I asked all of my downline coaches to be in the team cup with me just to see if they would take the challenge. And they all said yes. So going for no can look like other things too, but you might not always get a no. So that's all.
Awesome. Love it. I love that you took that practically for yourself. That's awesome. All right, Janice, you're up.
All right. Hey, I don't even know where to start, but no, I thought of a few things that came to mind, but I guess like going into it, Brendan Burchard, who is like one of the first speakers, I think, in the main sessions, is talking about fear, and it just like I guess I know that that's like an issue for me, but it was just kind of like, I was reminded of that, and that I'm kind of like been half in, half out. So, but and then Margot, you said that Miguel, I think his last name is Carrasco. I don't know how you say it, but
I don't know how to say it, but you're right.
Okay, so like him and Julie Forrest was talking about the Get to Yes, and like I appreciated they were saying like there's basically only 3 main objections that people have to like not joining us with the challenge pack or whatever, but like one is money, time, and then belief. And it's really like finding out why they're saying no, like which one of those is it, so then you can get to the yes. So like money is like we maybe we need to show them like how valuable it is, or time, if they say they don't have time, like they're just showing that maybe they're not making themselves a priority, and belief, like that maybe they don't believe in themselves. And also what they shared, I love this one, objections are not about us, the objection is about them, which is really helpful to me because like it's so easy for me to take that personally, and it shouldn't be. So I want to like write that and put it like right on my desk so I can see it. Yeah. And then just this wasn't a speaker, I guess, or anything, but one thing that really stuck out to me at the end, when they went through the closing ceremonies, when they shared the Beachbody Challenge finalists, and they shared their stories, and then they shared like who the winners were. But like, and just being in this room full of like 20,000 other people and hearing these stories just made me feel like wow, like this really is like such a great impact that we're a part of through Beachbody. Like I know that I have my own transformation story, and I know the products work because I've seen it, and I know it works because of other people that I know, like other coaches or people in my challengers. But just to see like the magnitude of it in this room full of people, like that, I don't know, it was just like it was really awesome feeling. Like it's bigger than me, it's bigger than like what I can think of. It's just like huge. So that just, I guess, gave me even more motivation to like, yeah, I really need to be sharing with other people about this opportunity because it really is life-changing. So that's all I got.
Oh, so awesome. Thank you for sharing that. I think, yeah, it was really neat.
Yeah.
If you were at Summit, what she's talking about is, I always forget to tell people about this, but people can enter in the Beachbody Challenge, for this competition. And they had, 2 in each category, a male and a female, and all their stories were absolutely incredible. Lives have been changed, and like you said, it does give you perspective to realize almost everybody in that entire team, 20,000 coaches and 20,000 people had been changed through Beachbody products. Like Beachbody products had changed their life and the way that they look at life from the inside out. So it was just so neat and so cool. And I love what Jana shared about objections. That hit me too, that it's really all about time, money, or belief. And it really, once you take yourself out of the equation, it gives you so much freedom to try to figure out and problem solve for people and with people instead of taking offense at it. So it was so, so good. There is so much more we could share, and I'm going to continue to share on our team page things that we can implement. But I really quickly, just to end, I wanted to just say something to all of you that we're at Summit and that we're not at Summit. I want to challenge you to end this year stronger than the way you started. I want to challenge you to take "I can't do this" or "I won't be able to do this" out of your vocabulary and start pushing tomorrow 100% for what you want. Don't take no for an answer. Set your dates. Sign 2 coaches every month, at least 2 coaches. Make 3-year goal. Share with people every single day, because people need this opportunity. And not only do they need this opportunity, but you're going to grow through it, and you're going to find a new version of yourself through it. And what's going to happen as you do this with a positive and an open mind that's about people is that you are going to continue to be changed from the inside out. And you're going to be in a place, kind of like what Jessica was talking about, a year from now, that you won't be able to recognize where you are right now if you put your blinders on and you work your tushy off and you start helping people daily and just reaching out as much as you can. And so I am so excited that this happened before August Team Cup, because I'm looking at everybody right now. I know everybody that's on this call right now is going to be on a Team Cup team, and I want to encourage you. Not hitting Success Club is not an option next month. It's not an option for you. It's not an option for me, because it's not that it's about the numbers of Success Club, but there are 3 people that need our help next month, that need hope, that need a purpose and then plan for their health and changing themselves from the inside out. And I know you guys are life changers. You're empowerers. You are elevators. You have the ability to hit your goals. You just have to put your blinders on and you have to start doing it. So I am so excited about this. I'm really, really, really looking forward to seeing what's going to happen in and through our team. And I'm just like, I'm so pumped up, about it. And we're going to be doing the Go for No challenge over the next 2 weeks. I'm going to be putting up leading up into August, I'm going to be scheduling 15-minute power slots for anybody that wants to do one-on-one with me, so that we can goal set and plan for August to help you go through the end of the year right and strong. And I'm going to push you. I'm not going to let you say, "Oh, whatever," because you all have said that you want it. So let's do it. Let's make it happen, and let's see those changes in our business, in our lives, and in other people's lives. So I'll be posting about that in the next few days too. And I am just more excited than ever about this business. So if you guys have any questions, really quickly, does anybody have any questions clarifying about the products or anything that's coming out? Maybe something you wanted to clarify that you didn't understand or had a quick question about? Does anybody have anything they can think of before we hop off? All right. Okay, well, feel free to message me or post it on the team page if you can think of something. I love you all, and I'm proud of you, and I cannot wait to just finish this end of the year stronger than the way we started. Yeah?
Thank you. Good times.
All right. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.